He drilled it.
Damn,
He drilled it.
Damn, Mark. Hold on, Mark.
Oh, wait.
Stay down there, Mark. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold
He
on.
fell out.
Got him.
Got him.
Yes!
That motherfucker did.
Get this!
Oh, shit.
Oh.
That'll make your ass tight. I don't know what to do.
Oh my God.
We fucking won! I won!
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh my God.
God.
So
That is
E2,
the craziest
how do you
shit.
feel about today's
Oh
game?
my God, I gotta figure this out. First of all,
Oh my God.
the whole game was stressful as hell.
Shit.
Defenses couldn't stop nothing.
They couldn't hold
I mean, they
it.
made Russell Wilson look like he did back when he was with Seattle when they had to
That Brian Schottenheimer was coaching him.
right. Like it was like a blast from the past almost. But hey, thank God we got a good kicker. We always said that no matter what kind of bind that we in, although our defense is struggling right now, we are going to get our reinforcements back between next week and a couple weeks from now. But we just got to hold on. Our offense got to keep scoring, and we got to make sure our kicker does his thing, and we'll be all right. But hey, at the end of the day, it was a hard fought win, but we got it.
Ah, my dog. My dog. Hey, look, not a fan anymore, but these are my guys. This is my family. They're going to always be my family. This is the family. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, give y'all another look at the cave a little bit. I don't want to show no games or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Another look at the cave. So, yeah, live from Mark Holmes' crib. We got other games on. Eagles and the Chiefs playing right now. Cowboys, they came out on top. Now, what I will say is, that was two bad football teams, y'all. That was two bad football teams. That was not they scored a lot of points, but it was a very sloppy football game. I expected that from the Giants. I did not expect Dallas to look like that against the Giants. They got some soul searching to do, man. On the defensive side of the ball, they're going to have to find some ways to make adjustments. And I think it has to do with personnel. You know what I'm saying? Because Donovan Wilson was terrible today. He made the clutch pick at the end, but all he did was what he should have been done. What he should have been doing early on in the game. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, man. For the because I know we got some Cowboy faithful in here. I'm going to show y'all, give y'all a little bit of a tour. The Mark House a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Got the bar, fish tank. There's a game up over there, but I ain't going to, you know what I'm saying? All the helmets is over there for the people tuning in. You know, hey, breast cancer awareness. Yeah, breast cancer awareness. But yeah, where would I go if I'm the Cowboys? I think they have to figure out personnel on defense. They got to figure out a personnel that works. Linebacker core. I thought Kenneth Murray played well today on the defensive side of the ball. He wasn't as good last week, but this week he was good. Pass rush. It seems non-existent without like a consistent pass rush without Micah Parsons. They definitely miss him there. They're a little bit better at stopping the run, but they have to be able to get after the quarterback. If they don't, then it is what it is. I'm not a Cowboys fan, man. I'm chilling at Mark's house. You know what I'm saying? So we watched the game. I'm watching a whole bunch of other games. This is not the only game that I'm going to talk about. But yeah, not a Cowboys fan, but just some observations. Two bad teams. The Giants, they had a little bit of spark when they put Jackson Dart in. I think that's probably the direction that the Giants should go, but it's kind of tough because Russ almost threw for 500 yards, so he probably bought himself a couple of weeks. He probably did, but he didn't really play a good, like that probably was the worst almost 500-yard game that I've ever seen. It just so happens that both teams were bad, you know what I'm saying? They both were bad football teams. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I'm still gonna react to football. If there's a crazy ending to the Chiefs and the Eagles, I'm gonna react to that as well. You know, it's football Sunday, man. Eddie B, yeah, it was a crazy ending for sure. Eddie B says completely agree that they're both two bad teams with the Cowboys defense being absolutely all-time atrocious. They let Russell Wilson put up almost 500 yards throwing, and they couldn't stop the run. Yeah, true. And, you know, Action Jackson, I still got love for you, my boy. I know that you was mad that decided not to be a fan, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. I'm going to try and just, I think that my word will be a lot more powerful now that I have the blinders off and I can just really watch and give a true opinion. And that's on everything, you know what I'm saying? If y'all watch my boxing coverage, I think that I did a pretty good job of that. And I just kind of want to be able to have a more powerful voice. And, you know, anything that you guys want me to do as far as film breakdown, stuff like that, feel free to ask me. I think that one thing I'm going to continue doing is the running back segments each week. I know I did one on Washington running back this past week. Williams might get one today. Javonte Williams played very well. Saquon Barkley just scored a touchdown for the Eagles. It looked very, very easy. Like they just drove down the field. Damn. Like they just drove down the field. But I think as far as the Cowboys and the Giants, these are two teams that's not gonna make the playoffs, bro. They're not gonna make the playoffs. Unless Dallas goes out and makes a trade for something. I just don't see it. I don't see that this defense can consistently do the things that they need to do. But appreciate y'all, man, for stopping by. This won't be the last of my videos. Well, I'm going to try and make this go 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try and make it go 8 minutes. Eagles is up 7-0 in Kansas City. Let me see what Mark think over here. I'm going to try and get Mark. Try and get Mark without getting the TVs.
I'm trying to see which one.
So, Mark, I got you on candid camera right now, man. What'd you think about the game?
Heart attack, man.
Heart
One
attack?
for the ages, man. Just not old ages like me. Defense was ass. I have to give shout outs to the Giants, man. That was an incredible game. But I'm gonna say two things. Anybody who says Deron Bland is not worth getting paid, you can see the whole secondary was not anywhere close to being a credible defense.
Okay.
And anybody who says that Dak Prescott sucks, wasn't it 25 seconds that we had to go to get a field goal and he got us there?
Yeah.
Brandon Albury needs to be paid today because to hit that 65-yard field goal, that guy is money. There was a lot of bad shit that happened today in this game, but they did not give up and they did not panic. But we got a long way to go if we're talking about being a good team. But it's still kind of like preseason.
Do you think that do you think that Dallas is a good football team today?
I'm going to say that you find a way to win. A good team finds a way to win.
Okay.
But more times than not, the offense played good. And the thing is, here's the thing I said. Even with Micah Parsons, I said with our defense being the way it is, that we were going to need to score like 35 points a game. And we had to score 40 to win. So we only have the only place we have to go from here is up. Okay. The defense was terrible. Although they didn't give up the runs. The run defense was actually pretty good. Problem is our secondary is just beat up, and we need some help bad. Stephon Gilmore, they need to give him a call.
Okay.
I don't care if he can't run. Just let him stand out there, okay, or something. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, what did you think about, because I think that I'm going to do a film study on him today. What did you think about Javonte Williams and his performance?
Williams had some good runs there. Williams, he may be better than what we think. Surprisingly, Miles Sanders, we gave him a whole lot of hell there, but Miles Sanders, he does not have a burst, but he still made some key runs in there. So Javonte Williams, I don't know how many yards he had total, but I know he was in the 4 yards per carry range, which for us, we haven't had anybody do that since Tony Pollard, really. So he's not bad. You are also facing a great defensive front, and they were coming. One other thing, too, they were smacking the shit out of Dak. And he took all of it and kept coming back for more.
Okay.
So, I'm going to say that I think that this win, even though we did not play well, we gave him a lot of shit, I think it actually go a long ways to say we're never out of it because they had to fight back not once but twice to come back and win, to get the score tied for overtime and then get the takeaway and go down there and get the score. So, the resiliency is definitely there. I can't wait to see Brian Schottenheimer's press conference. Good way to end the day. You're right, JT, 1965.
All right.
And as a non
No, go. No, I ain't cut up.
As a non-Cowboys fan, okay, what was your take on this?
I thought it was two bad football teams, but I will say there were shining lights. I think you're right about Dak. I think Dak found a way to make plays when he needed to make plays,
You're not
especially
worried
on
about that leg anymore.
Yeah, him taking off and running at the end, that was a good play. He honestly he put the ball on Tolbert. Tolbert was supposed to catch it. Dak actually the last 2 weeks has put them in an opportunity to really win football games. Yeah. And some of the time the guys just haven't made plays, but I think that he's been as poised as he can be in these 2 weeks. Williams in the last 2 weeks, I think, has done some solid things. I think they could maybe use one more running back. I don't think that Miles is the answer, but I think they could use one more running back there. CD has to be more mature. He's got to be more mature. These last 2 games.
But at least his problems were in the first half as opposed to the second half, because down the stretch, he was money. He made
for sure
catches in there. So rather have that early in the game instead of late in the game.
Yeah. I think George Pickens today showed you why you needed to go get him. Yeah. So it was very important for him to get going. It was important for Dak to know in these situations that he can trust him. Yeah, exactly.
Because he drew 2 really good penalties, but that was a bullshit offensive pass interference down there.
It definitely was, but they made up for it, though.
They made up for it, but that was definitely, you looked at that and said, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, that was some bullshit there. But, they found a way to win, and that's the most important
I can't say anything about defense. I mean, Kenny Clark made some plays, but, I mean, on defense, outside of a couple flashes,
they didn't allow him to run. We weren't getting beat by the run, at least. And that's
but teams are going to figure it out that if you ain't getting pressure, they want to pass anyway.
Hopefully you get Bland back. Hopefully at some point we get Overshown back, okay, in a few more weeks. And hopefully we get Savon Ravel, and as a rookie that he's at least a rotational player. So you're going to get some help there, but I think you may need to look outside the building while Bland is hurt.
All right, yep. That's it, though. But, appreciate you, Mark.
No, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all being here.
And that's it, y'all. I just wanted to give a reaction. I'll probably give a reaction later on today. But, live from the Casa de Homes, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We